What do you think of fasting in general? It's very popular now, very fashionable. It kind of makes sense from an evolutionary point of view. I presume we didn't always live in abundance for millions of years and probably had periods of, scarcity and perhaps that I can see the logic in that having a health advantage. What's your kind of take on that subject?
I think whenever we look back at the faraway past, there's always a rose-tinted glasses kind of view. But I think we need to remember that all those years past, we didn't live much past the age of 40. So to some extent, our health trajectories were somewhat shorter. Uh, but I think you're right. Historically, there wasn't this food all the time everywhere and this cost of living crisis. We know that many people struggle to afford good food or enough food on a daily basis, but nevertheless, our society puts food out all the time, everywhere, if not in your plate, on billboards. Fasting in that context makes sense. Feeling hunger is normal. It's good to have those feelings, to remember why we eat, to have this reason to eat. So hunger increase, appetite increases, and we want to eat. How we do it, and for how long we do it has different consequences. There's your daily fast. Some people eat only once a day, so one meal a day. There's some interesting impact on weight management. For some people, it doesn't work for everyone. Some people fast for longer. I think the main concern when we speak about fasting is it sustainable? Is it impacting any critical component of the diet, for example, micronutrients? Is it creating a deficit that might be difficult to correct? And is it likely to have a long-term consequence? And the long-term consequence could be for the person themselves. But if we think again of women who may become pregnant shortly or less shortly after, does this then impact the pregnancy, the next pregnancy? Because we build micronutrient stores and they are there at conception. To some extent, depleting those stores can have an impact on the health of the unborn baby. So it's thinking about it in a life course context. And I guess if we think about later on in life, at the point in life where we get older and our muscle mass decreases, we need to be careful about those approaches to fasting that may lead to a rapid weight loss, which would automatically impact on the muscle compartment. Thinking about strategies to mitigate that, maybe combining the fasting with resistance exercise to make sure that this muscle mass is preserved, muscle function is preserved. And again, that requires a high level of knowledge and know how. So, again, having the support being accompanied whilst one engages in fasting is really important.